All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Greg K6EGG live stream. I look like I have jaundiced again. I don't know why I got to fix that. I was doing some work earlier on the computer, upgrading a little bit of my settings. So hopefully things will look a little bit better here tonight. I don't know why it looks so dang yellow, though. I got to work on that. Copy that. You have a good vacation there. I should probably get rid of the sad ham graphic there too. But anyways, I added a little more graphic. I simplified my graphics package a little bit. So like this, say if I'm PyStar like this, I can add the 30 Charlie or 1 Charlie there, the 30 Charlie I can switch from, the 12A, 14C. It looks a little bit cleaner, and I can get rid of it there. So all that trying to do a little better. And then I got the Ham Shack hotline still, and the hams over IP. So just trying to do some work on a little bit of everything there. I'll get rid of that and make it a little smoother transition when I go between the things there a little bit. I know it could get kind of annoying. You don't see me when I change reflectors or something like that. So I put up the most used reflectors as of now on the hotkeys. So I was working on that. That's why you guys saw me on there earlier. I thought I was in private mode, but apparently I was not. So I apologize. I did not have any of my audio turned on because I wasn't planning on talking. I wasn't planning on working on audio today, so it was just purely video. But all here, I'm looking forward to doing some fun live streaming and get on the radio today a little bit, hopefully, which is something I didn't do yesterday. And real quick, can we see who's all in tonight on the chat? We got JJ, Sam as always. No AGI today. Usually AGI has been like the first one. By the way, another little update I did too as well, which I'm hoping it worked. I did something to lower the delay a little bit. Hopefully it'll be less than 2 seconds now, but we'll see. I don't know why I'm so jaundiced looking. I gotta fix that there a little bit. Get rid of some of that color. Ooh, now I look gray. That's a little too much. See, just little tiny adjustments really change the way things look on here, so I got to be kind of careful with stuff here. What's up, Scott? Nice to see you in there. N6SPB. Just doing some updates on my OBS for the live streaming. See who else is in here. I'm going to go to do some PyStar here once I get my PyStar activated. You know, something I forgot I was going to do today was do the week update for myself on my PyStar, which I'll probably do right now. See if there's anything here, which you'll see here on the screen. Please wait. Looks like there is one on the binary files. For the most part, that doesn't look like there's much. Riveting TV there, huh? Oops. Still getting used to this here. Looks like there's some updates on the binary files. Not too big of a deal. What's up, Mike? How you doing, buddy? Always trying to improve the stream as much as possible here. I just need to improve my ham radio now a little bit. This Pi Star still configuring. Expert. Upgrade. All right, so administration. Let's go over to here. What's up, Robert? Let's see who's all on 30 Charlie here, which I could just bring it up like this now. Let's see how much of a delay it is tonight. See if any of that gotten improved. Hey, Dan.
I'm in a bad spot here. I know my last
This is why you always wait.
Didn't go through. Maybe it did this time, but I'm just I'm on a bad road for cell service.
Maybe you guys can tell a little bit there if you're already tuned in to 30 Charlie.
The trip, didn't I, in order queue?
I don't think I've talked to those two guys.
Oh, okay. Appreciate it, Joe.
Oh, I got to turn down my audio. All righty. Yeah, the other thing is I was so tired last night. I didn't even want to be on as long as I did. I wanted to play with some radio. But I was so tired last night. JJ was nice enough to remind me that I was still streaming. At 6 o'clock in the morning my time, which would have been over 12 hours of streaming. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a little different. No ham radio on ham radio. Let me see here. I am popular, huh?
K6EGG. You've got audio, so signal.
Yeah, K8AC, he dropped out on us.
Yeah, I think he did. At least when he's on audio, I see where signal came back in. But anyway, I'll be careful on them roads out there if you're still working.
Maybe I'll go to 1 Charlie here. These guys seem like they're talking.
I'm on my way home. I'll be there in a few minutes.
I had a nice day off today.
That ain't too bad.
It was pretty.
I'm sitting at home up here in
Northern Illinois.
2 REF001 Charlie.
I was thinking about changing it to the Australian accent, lady. I think there's different settings for the voice, if I recall. All right, here. By the way, anybody watching tonight, does anything look any clearer maybe? I upgraded some software for acceleration of video and some other stuff. The other thing I really like about this, I can change all the different reflectors like this. I'm on 1 Charlie though right now. This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring reflector 1 Charlie from Southern California, 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles. Hopefully there'll be a little bit less of a delay.
K6EGG, this is KI5UBT.
KI5UBT. This is Greg, K6EGG. How are you doing this evening? Actually, yeah, this evening. It's still afternoon here.
Doing good this evening. The name on this end is Josiah, Juliet, Oscar, Sierra, India, Alpha Hotel.
Right now we're mobile in Dandridge, Tennessee.
Copy that. Just checking you out on QRZ. Are you from QRZ? Are you from Oklahoma traveling right now?
Yes, sir. We're from Enid, Oklahoma, and we're traveling in Dandridge, Tennessee.
Copy that. I think I may have talked to you before, probably about 4 months ago. Does that sound familiar? I remember looking at your QRZ picture there.
Yes, it is about, I'd say 4 months ago. I remember talking to you then.
Excellent. You on a hotspot there? You connected to a local repeater. I'm guessing you might be on a hotspot there. You know what
yes,
they
I'm on hotspot.
say?
It is the Zoom Spot 3.5, and I'm using the Icom ID52.
Yeah, you can almost tell he's using a 52. Copy that on the Zoom Spot there in the 52. Do you like your 52? I have not. I must admit it. I've had mine about 6-7 months, and I have not really used it that much. But when I did, I really liked it.
Yes, I really enjoy it.
I did some
for,
upgrades.
About 4 or 5 months, and it takes a little time to understand, but after that, it's a really good radio and has a lot of neat features to do on there.
I upgraded the video a little bit, so it should look a little bit clearer. Copy that. Are you driving or are you a passenger tonight? And were you heading on vacation or something?
We're actually stopped right now. We're staying here in a campground, and we're going to be here for about 10 days and just seeing around the area here.
Beautiful. Well, enjoy your time there in Tennessee. I'm going to see if anybody else wants to jump in and say hi to you there. I cannot pronounce your name, but I did remember your call sign. I apologize. I don't want to hack it. KI5UBT. This is Greg, K6EGG in Southern California. I don't want to hack that poor boy's name.
This is KI5UBT. No worries. It's Josiah. Juliet Oscar Sierra, India Alpha Hotel.
Josiah. Copy that, Josiah. Good to hear your voice again, man, and enjoy your time there. Yeah, the ID52 is pretty much it's a cross between.
Okay, thank you. Good talking to you this evening. Hope to talk to you again.
Maybe a
KI5
a 9700. I don't know. I did not make one contact over in Hawaii. I was very disappointed, but I come to find out that not too many people use Simplex there. I'm going to go on 14 Charlie because I haven't been there in forever. I have not been to 14 Charlie forever. And look at this graphics change there, Seth. Bam! Just like that. Look how easy that is now.
F014 Charlie.
I've been watching my YouTube on OBS. I built a bunch of new scenes, and I have a bunch of hotkeys in my Stream Deck here. Made a difference. Forever. So wait here a minute, see if we get anybody on here. Just a beer? Some beer. This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf monitoring reflector 14 Charlie from Southern California. in the city of Chino, 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles. And I wonder if my Pi-Star is working. I was just on Allstar with my buddy that lives up...
Chino. Oh, this is K6JM in Northern California. K6JM Mobile.
Copy that, K6JM. You into a repeater up there? It looks like in Northern California.
Sure am. You're coming through W6CX on top of Mount Diablo, 35 miles east of San Francisco. And let me get your call again. I'm mobile, so I don't have anything to write with. Go ahead. This is K6JM.
No problem. I think this will be easy to remember. K6EGG, kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf, K6EGG, and it's Greg in Southern California. Also doing a live stream right now on YouTube. I know you're driving, but I have a link in my QRZ profile as well.
What a great call. I like it. The 6 kind of looks like a G. That's a great call. Just driving home, some errands and things. And, we have a multi-mode repeater. Does DStar, DMR, Fusion. No, only one at a time. We're doing DStar right now, of course. And it has pretty good footprint out to the Central Valley from Mount Diablo. So back to you, K6JM.
Excellent. It sounds like it has some good coverage there. And I'm just checking out your K6JM.com and checking out some of the old radios you have there and a list of what you have running now. It looks like you have an IC-7300, TS-2000, and a couple other things there. So cool deal, man. 14.
Yeah, I really like that 7300. It's a software-defined radio, except that it has a whole bunch of buttons and knobs and things, so you don't actually know that it's an SDR until you get into it. Of course, it has a screen and all that.
Hey, Dana.
But it's a great radio. Very good value for the price. And those other two things you were talking about, those are my boat anchors. One of them is the station I had back in 1960, 61, back when I was growing up, and got them restored, and they work great. And so I don't use them a lot. I should use them more, but they're just fun to have and plus to remember. The other one is an even older setup, but I didn't have those particular radios. I had to buy them off of eBay to recreate my very first rig. Back to you, K6JM.
Yeah, copy that. Was looking at that picture from early 1960 there. With definitely, you got the 1960 decor there in that house right there. Very cool stuff. If I had to get an older radio, and it's probably not that old to you, but I want an HR2510. That was the first radio made. Some international contacts on sideband. I always had something, a little place in my heart. Probably something similar what you got going on there. So cool stuff, man. Cool little site. I'm gonna put this to my favorites here in my ham radio folder.
All right. Yeah. Well, when I got one of these old things back on the air, I was having a QSO on sideband.
What's up, WD6FOX?
Nothing digital at all. The way you do it is you have a separate receiver and transmitter, none of this transceiver stuff. And so you're listening, and then when you want to call the guy, you turn on a little low power just enough for the receiver to hear it, and then use 0 beat so that your transmitter will be roughly on the same frequency as the receiver. So then I gave a guy a call, and he comes back, and we're talking. He says, I have a modern radio. Could you move about 30 hertz up, because you're not quite on frequency? And I said, well, I could try, but I don't really have the technology to get it that close. It was kind of a funny QSO. Back to you.
So you've definitely gone a long way in amateur radio since you first started, with all the radios you have now. And now we're sitting there talking here on DStar. You said this repeater did a couple different modes, and which one do you prefer the most out of all of them? I'm assuming maybe DStar, since you're talking on there right now.
You'd be right. I don't want to offend anybody, and I use DMR, I use C4FM or Fusion, and there's a lot to be said for both of those, but I really like DStar. First of all, it's only when things are all adjusted right, and usually not, but when they are, it only takes a little over 6 kilohertz bandwidth, and then reflectors are really a good idea, and of course it wasn't built into the original Icom and Japanese DStar spec, but they came along, and reflectors are really great, and talk groups are fine, and rooms are fine, but anyway, I prefer DStar.
A Uniden PC-122, huh? Nice. I like DStar a little bit better, just because I think the audio quality seems to be better. The stable, I guess it seems to be a little bit more stable than DMR. DMR has a lot more activity on it. So does C4FM compared to DStar. So if you want to make a lot of contacts really fast, definitely DMR is the way to go. But if you want the good quality calls, I do like DStar for that, just because it, especially with the newer ID52s with the new audio chip in them. I was just talking to somebody on One Charlie. He was on a hotspot, and he sounded very natural compared to sometimes you're getting a warbly R2D2 sound from like DMR and stuff like that. I mean, you do get that with DStar on occasion, but if you have a good connection like we do right now, especially with that repeater you're talking to, sounds like it's pretty solid. We're going to have a pretty flawless conversation there.
Well, that's true. I actually think that if you push it, Fusion is pretty good for audio quality too. And a lot of times we judge it not by the mode that we happen to be using, but by the radio that we happen to be talking through. And so it's hard to really make a final judgment. But I do remember the first DStar radios that I heard, and this was at I don't know if it was at Dayton or at Pacificon on the West Coast, but it would have been 2007, and they had a couple of DStar HTs talking simplex to each other, and boy, it sure sounded digital to me. It didn't sound natural, and so it sounds natural to me now, and the only thing I can think of is, one, I've gotten used to it, and now it sounds natural. But no, two, I think more likely radios have gotten better, and the digital artifacts I don't hear anymore. And I kind of think that mostly it's because the hardware is better.
I definitely do agree with you on the hardware aspect of it. It definitely has improved with each new radio. And coming from an audio engineer point of view, the audio quality. When we retrain our ears, it gets used to what it hears, and it thinks it's okay. Like we used to listen to records, we thought it was okay. Then we listened to 8 tracks, and we thought that was okay. And then we went to actually it downgraded. We went to cassette tapes, which had a lot more noise to it, and we thought that was actually better. And then we went to CDs, and then we went backwards again and went to MP3s. And at first, I remember hearing the artifacts, and then you just kind of your ear and your mind tend to what's the word I'm looking for? Tone it out. So definitely with some training with the ears. I know you work too much sideband over the last couple months or basically year. And when I went back on it last night, it took me a second to re-register the sound in my head to decode what they're saying, because it was a little bit off frequency. So totally understand what you're saying there though as well with the newer hardware out there, especially with the ID52s. I think that probably has the best sounding DStar radio right now.
That's good to hear. I haven't talked to anybody with a 52 yet, so I'll keep my ears open, if you will. That's good to hear. Well, I think Icon did a whole lot of heavy lifting for a long time to get digital voice going, and now it's a big deal. But they did a lot of investments, helping clubs and others get repeaters going, and all the things that they've done. So I'm grateful. And I had been doing a lot of HF up through about around 2010, and I actually got really captured by VHF and in particular digital voice. And I actually, for almost 5 years, I sold little modems, GMSK modems that you could use to build a DStar hotspot with fair. You just grab an analog radio and use it, and I had a lot of fun with that. But then multi-mode was coming along, and it was pretty clear I would have to either get a new engineer to help me get a new board, or I was just better off getting out of it when the getting was good. But I did have some fun helping spread the joy of hotspots, and yeah, so I've had a lot of fun with this stuff. But I'm trying to get back into HF. I have some homeowner restrictions on antennas, but still, you can always find ways to get something out, some sort of signal out with your hidden antennas. And so I still love digital voice, but I'm trying to get back to HF now.
I was just about ready to give you a comparison with my ID52 here that I have in my ham shack, but for some reason when I put on my hotspot frequency, I have music coming out of it for some reason. So I have to figure that out.
W9JS.
W9JS, go ahead, K6JM.
Hello, good evening to you. Looking up the name here. Jim? Nice to meet you. Greg knows me.
Why is this coming out?
My ID52 here, and just figured I'd jump in there and say hello to you and also to Greg. And I'll go ahead and sit on the side here and let you guys continue your conversation. W9JS.
Okay, kick it back to, I can't remember your call sign. Greg, this is K6JM.
Excellent. I was going to give you a voice comparison with my same voice with the ID52, but for some reason, maybe JJ can help me out with it. I have music coming out when it says it's on my Allstar mode, Allstar hotspot. for some reason. I don't understand that. It's like it's on an FM radio setting or something.
W9J, yes. Greg, that's a new one for me. What do you show when you're from field in DR mode? Or are you not using DR mode?
I'm actually using my MR mode, my memory mode. And any channel I tune to, it sounds like I have FM radio for some reason.
Okay. I think you might want to check your priority weather alerts. They might be turned on. Anyway, I guess while you're looking at that, Jim K6JM.
There's an FM mode on this thing
I'm
here?
one of the regulars on Greg's live streams here, and if you're, I don't know if you're new to this, new to talking to Greg on here, but he does have he has some YouTube content, but a Discord server if you're interested.
Yeah, I think I've heard about that. I've been real busy lately and haven't had a chance to dig into it. But yeah, I think we're in 14 Charlie, aren't we?
QSL on the 14.
That is
Charlie
weird.
there. And yeah, Greg's just showing his radio over on the screen so I can try to figure out what the heck is going on with it. Anyway, Greg, you want to show that on the screen again? W9J, yes.
Master.com, but you can win yours by being caller 25 right now. 909-431-4967.
Sure.
Good luck.
Patrick and 40.
Just a bit outside.
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10 a.m.
There you go. I just put it on the screen there. For some reason, I'm getting an FM station there. I guess I need to be the 25th caller there. Yeah, it's in some radio. Is there some radio mode that I gotta get out of?
Maybe someone can jump in here, but I'm going to look at my settings. Yes, there is an FM radio on here, but I don't know. Oh, you figured it out? All right, sounds good, Greg. Maybe you can jump back in with K6JM. W9JES on the side.
Okay, well, I am, as they say, destinated. I hate that, but people use that. So I'm going to assign.
What's up, Brett?
Fun talking
Maybe
to both of you.
somebody can help out Brett. He was looking to get on hams over IP.
14 Charlie. Been fun. But I am home. This is K6JM Mobile Clear 73.
Copy that. You take care. It was great meeting you there, K6JM. This is Greg, K6EGG from Southern California. Also live streaming on YouTube. Have a good evening there up in Northern California.
Seven threes to you, Jim. Hope you have a good rest of the evening. And Greg, I'm glad you figured it out. You figured out how to turn off FM on the ID52. You and I are kind of in the same boat. We've had these several months, and we still don't know all the features on them. Hi.
Yeah, when I'm in memory mode, thank you, Fred, by the way, Fred C., it still doesn't go back to the memory mode, even though I turned off the FM radio.
Okay. I'm going to go out of DR mode, and I'm going to see if I can reproduce the issue here. W9JES.
Copy that. K6EGG.
N2SPG.
N2SPG. K6EGG.
Still 9700, Greg?
Yeah, Dan, K6EGG, is helping me out with this.
Greg, you look deep in thought on the stream.
I look what?
Well, first I was going to say deep in thought, but now I'm going to say confused as all heck.
That's funny. Hey, Seth, how you doing? Boy, you sure sound a lot different on DStar with your open spot there, my friend.
Yes, N2SPG.
Yeah, I'm looking what Dan was saying. I have it off. I also found a little bit of anomaly here that I messed up my memories. My hotspot frequency got changed.
Different as in, I don't know.
Very strange stuff going on.
Better, more clear. I guess.
Sounds like
maybe
very
I haven't talked to you
crossbow.
too much since you got your open spot. You certainly sound more crisp, more natural sounding, I guess. And looks like Greg's ID52, when I went through the X-ray machine at the airport, it might have screwed it up. You might have to reset it. W9JES.
And you should have me on this. I'm on the DR mode. Oh, wow. That's hard to listen to yourself like that. Sorry, I was listening to myself with a delay. You should hear me now on my ID52.
It's much louder, that's for sure. But you sound good, and Seth sounds even better than you over in Long Island, Texas.
Yeah, something did something when I doubt the X-ray would do anything different to the memories and stuff, right? Or the settings. That's some weird, crazy stuff.
Hey, JJ, have you ever seen Austin Powers?
Did I not go through that time?
He's with Dr. Evil and his son, and they're kind of stood over on top of each other. That's kind of what this is reminding me of between me and Greg.
Oh boy, it's been a long time since I've seen that movie. Now I gotta go YouTube it. But it sounds funny. W9JS over to K6EGG.
Copy that. Yeah, I must have something going on when I travel with this or something. I haven't turned it on since I was on vacation, and it was in some weird modes. Unless I did pack it, unless the good old TSA decided to go through it and try to turn it on or something.
Well, I was going to say the TSA has not touched my 878 at all. It's gone with me on every trip I've flown since, I bought it. So, must be your luck, Greg. I mean, on the other hand, were you the 25th caller? I think that's all we all want to know. And to SPG.
I was not the 25th caller, but I did get my hams over IP working last night, thanks to you.
Well, I was going to say that doesn't count, Greg. The, hams over IP. We knew that was going to work. So, Travis is asking what flavor of frozen yogurt I had. I had chocolate and cookies and cream. So, figured after being cooped up, I wanted a dessert for the first time in a week. So, yeah, back to you, Greg.
Copy that. Real quick question about hams over IP. Do you know when I would get access to the dashboard? I mean, it's almost been 24 hours, and maybe a couple of days or something like that.
Let me take a look right now to see if I have access to the dashboard, because I have no idea if I have access to it. Let me see. It's loading now. It says, no, I don't have permission. Oh, maybe? It's really weird behavior. First it says denied, and then it shows active extension. So, I don't know. I might have access now. Check your thing.
All right. I'll give her a try. Let me see here. All right, I'll give her a try and see what happens there.
The dashboard's a little bit funky. At first it says you don't have access, and then the page refreshes. I believe there's like an iframe in there that refreshes, and then it'll come up with the rest of the information. But I did hear from N8ACL that they were going to be doing some upgrades on the website tonight. So I will jump on their Discord server and find out when their maintenance schedule is.
Hey, JJ, aren't those guys really great?
I don't know. I couldn't tell if there was sarcasm in there or not. But, I don't know. I think it's okay so far. I like it, and it's, works good for me. Back to you.
Yeah, they seem to be, they're pretty good guys, it seems like. And we have, what's his name on the Greg Discord, so, pretty cool stuff so far with those guys. So, I think there might be another, station trying to break into 14 Alpha. Go ahead.
I wish I had a sidecar now, but K04PDI, that is Mike, isn't it? That's Magical Mike. Is that Mike in there? K04PDI, some conjunct there? Go ahead.
Doubling with.
Oops. I have the Cisco SPA.
Listening to you guys talk about this and
525G.
I was having a little issue there. I was using my OpenSpot 3 to get into DStar today.
So the Cisco
a while, Greg. How you doing?
SPA 525G. I'm doing excellent. Welcome to 14 Charlie. I haven't been here for a while. I hope all is well down there in Florida. Probably hot.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I've been getting into doing a lot of parks on the air and messing with the satellites. I got 2 astronaut contacts in the month of July to the ISS, which was pretty cool. And I even have the QSO cards to prove it. I also have started my own group on Facebook called Ham Fun with K04PDI. I'm going to be doing live videos on there. I did a live video today from a Parks on the Air activation, and I'll be doing more in there. So anybody wants to join my little page and follow me, you're more than welcome to. All you got to be is a ham radio operator and keep it clean and not political.
Copy that. I know N7UFT made a couple contacts and on the from the ISS, actually a human being no less. So that's good. I'm glad to hear that. I would love to talk to somebody actually on the station. Also, I heard somebody on the Papa system on the Papa Facebook page put in a video yesterday of them making a contact with somebody going over on the ISS. So that's cool. Good stuff, man. Glad you're doing the activations there, and maybe N7UFT can join you on the HF side since he just got his general here about a couple weeks ago. I'll send it back over to you, Mike. This is Greg K6EGG for K04PDI. Hey, Chris. Good evening, M7CUU.
K6EGG.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, with your simple technician's license, you could contact the ISS too. All you got to do is find out when it's going to be, where it's going to be, and the right time. And I will say this: since Memorial Day, back in May, they have been coming on usually around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, our time, if it's a good pass. You can go to the AMSAT website and look up satellite status and go look for ISS-FM. And if you see purple boxes, that was a voice contact with a crew member. If you just see blue boxes, that means they had it as a repeater. But if you see a purple box and highlight it, you'll see all the call signs that are reporting that they talked to an astronaut. So they've been doing a lot of contacts with people lately. They hadn't done it since I got my license a year ago, April. They had not done it. And all of us around Memorial Day, almost every day, or at least 2 or 3 days during the week, they get on the air with you and you can talk to them. And if you go to my Ham Fun with K04PDI on Facebook, you can see the video of my contact for 28 seconds. And I was interviewed on the radio yesterday for it, and we actually got to play it on the air at a local radio station down here in Florida. So yeah, it's up there. They're ready to talk to you. So get on there, get your radios going, and meet them on the air. It's a thrill for me to do it. I got goosebumps just listening to the tape of me doing it. It's just it's a bucket list thing that I've been wanting to do since I got my license, and I did it. So anybody can do it. If you have a technician's license, you can do it. Just got to research the frequencies and the past times when they're coming by. And if you follow me on Ham Fun with K04PDI, I'll help you out and give you some pointers on how to do it.
That's it for me. That's all I really wanted to tell you, Greg. It's good seeing you again back on the mainland. And K6EGG, this is K04PDI. You have a great night, 73, sir.
Copy that. I'll check that out. On Facebook. I also, if you don't mind, I'd love to play that video of you making that contact from that Facebook once I get in there, if possible, on the live stream. Have a good evening there, Mike. K04PDI. This is Greg, K6EGG. You're not allowed. Why aren't you allowed? A lot of activity tonight on 14 Charlie. I don't want to... see if I can get in there now. I believe that's 33, and I can't remember what... I think it's 33 on Wednesdays. Trying to figure out. I think N6DTE. Trying to figure out where that's at. Seaside, California. Oh, I know who that is.
N6DTE and SPG.
I know who that is. Oh boy, we got some stuff in there now.
Oh no. Hey, hi Seth. Just wanted to drop in and say hey to everybody.
Where is the picture net?
Sorry.
Just, so you keep coming to 14 Charlie, figure I'd say hi. Yeah, it's kind of scary that I have an open spot for it. Making you crossroads, so I think you want to talk to Greg, right?
I don't know, just talking.
Oh, it's 55. Reflector 55 there, Chris.
Sure, I really hate spam in the chat. I mean, that's really, really annoying. I mean, I don't know about you, so, yeah. Yeah, as I came back to you, we had some, unwelcome visitors in the chat, as you just saw.
Unwelcome visitors.
I guess that's a nice way to put it.
It is getting late there, Jeff, in Arizona where you're at. Yeah, I wanted to come on earlier.
Travis, I would say they might be,
but I had to take care of some stuff.
But, yeah, and usually when I hear you talk, Travis, it's usually, how you doing and what are you drinking? That's usually the question that's asked you.
Oh yeah, well, anyways, side shout out there to the DMR fake ham lidnet on the 98003 Reddit talk group. DMR on Thursday nights, 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 Eastern.
73's Jeff.
Anyways,
sorry I came on so late.
Back to it.
And Chris, are you up early or are you staying up late tonight or this morning?
Of course, IPAs tonight and 6DT.
It's a good 3 a.m. over there.
And 6DG and 2SPG. But don't go wait that quickly. Let's see if we can actually.
We got Baba Booey in the house.
Actually talk on the radio. K6EGG and 2SEG.
Look at Baba Booey stabbing him a little bit. N6DTE. This is Greg, K6EGG.
Hey, Greg. Good evening. Fabulous stream as usual. How are you doing?
Good. It's nice to talk to you. I think I talked to you once, if I recall right. And you're into a hotspot as well. I don't think you can hit that same. You're in the Central Valley, so I don't think, not Central Valley, but the Central Coast. So I don't think you can hit the repeater that Jim was on. Correct?
There's maybe a small chance I could get into Mount Diablo, but I'd have to go hook up this to the external. I couldn't get into it on an HT, certainly not. And I need something with gain from where I am. Especially, I don't know if you did look at my QTH, but I call it the pit, and it is definitely in a major geographical depression. Especially looking north, there's just like a giant freaking hill to the north directly in front of my QTH. So it's not great, but it works, and I can get out with a nice high gain antenna. But hotspots are better for digital nodes, and there's nothing digital close to me that I can get into.
Yeah, I got you on that. That's unfortunate. Yeah, you might be able to bounce around some hills or something, but yeah, I didn't really know exactly where you're at, so I looked you on the map there. But that's unfortunate. It's too bad. But I'm glad you're on 14 Charlie right now. You ordered a 52 or 525G, huh?
Yeah, well, it's nice to catch you. And normally I'm in the chat, and I don't even turn on my radios, but I do like turning on my radios when I am watching your show, just to catch the delays and stuff and see what's going on, see what I can hear, see what you can't hear, see if I catch digital noises that you hear that I don't hear, etc., or whatever, or vice versa. So that's always fun and interesting thing to hear, network disconnects or losses on your side, on my side versus, and you're streaming, so you're putting a bunch of data up too, so it's interesting to see the juxtaposition of radio versus internet, even though the radio is over the internet after all. And 6DTE 4ID.
Copy that. Since you're watching tonight, and you sounds like you're watching live, obviously. How much of it there is delayed tonight? Because I made some computer settings to, I know it sounds weird, speed up time, so to speak, so there's less of a delay hitting the server. So I wanted to see if it got improved from the past. I'm hearing it's 2 seconds, which before was closer to 3 to 3.5.
Yeah, like Michael there mentioned, or anybody is mentioning, and I have also mentioned, it is only 2 seconds right now. It does seem improved. It's pretty fantastic. I'm quite impressed.
Thank you very much. Unfortunately, I went on earlier today when I was testing this, and I didn't realize it was public. So I'm sitting there with my hat off, probably picking my nose or doing whatever to try to improve it. But all good. Thank you very much, and I appreciate you watching. And anybody listening here on 14 Charlie, N6DT is DTE. Pardon me. I'm used to using the term DT at work because they call DT12s. But anyways, was just talking about how much of a delay the stream is, and I have a link in my QRZ profile that will link you to the YouTube page I'm doing it. Just doing for fun. It looked like somebody else was in there also, so I'll take a standby. This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf on Reflector 14 Charlie.
Yeah, this is November 8th. Strap in.
All I got out of that was a November 8 out of that, and then you broke up.
That's November 8th. Trap at in Houghton Lake, Michigan.
I think you said something about you're really breaking up. You got a little bit of loss there somewhere. November 8 ZZF Somethington Lake, Michigan. In Michigan?
Yes, Houghton Lake.
Unfortunately, unless it's on my side, I'm not picking up all your transmission there. You're breaking up quite a bit. It sounds like maybe you're on a DV dongle. I don't know if it's an internet connection or what have you there, but good evening to you in Michigan. You hearing that too, everybody? Poor guy.
Yeah, good evening to you as well. November 8th, Zulu Foxtrot in Houghton Lake, Michigan. And say good evening to all of you out there.
Yeah, man, I just don't have a very good copy on you, unfortunately. And by the way, anybody new to the stream tonight, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. I try to come on a couple days a week.
Well, I can hear you guys.
Depending on my work and personal schedule.
I'll give it to K6EGG from NATCF.
Yeah, I caught a little bit of it, man. I'm sorry. Maybe we can connect another time when we got a better connection there. N8ZZF out there in Michigan tonight, 10 p.m. over there.
Okay, well, I'll just back out in that. 73 guys from NATCF in Houghton Lake, Michigan.
All right, it's my turn. How bad is this? Anyways, good evening. N5ZR.
N5ZR, you sound really good on this end. Unfortunately, we had a kind of a bad connection there with N8ZZF.
Right on. Yeah, just wanted to make sure. I'm running DV switch here, so it's always hit and miss on whether the little DV3000 is doing its job. It's running on a Raspberry Pi downstairs, sitting behind my server rack, and it's been there for like a year. So it's amazing the thing's still running, but it just sits there and translates packets, so it must be doing its job.
Yep, sounded very, very good there. I have a blue DV or something like that I use for my computer, and it sounds pretty solid. I am pretty happy with it. I didn't use it on my trip. I had it in my bag with me, but I was able to connect to DStar without any issues here. Yeah, but you're sounding really good. I've been on this reflector for a minute, so I might have to move away.
All right, thanks. Yeah, I just wanted to check. I'm not going to hold it up. Have a good evening. N5ZR.
Copy that. N5ZR. Yeah, I've been on this one for a little bit, so I'm going to take a standby here. Been talking here for a little bit. I don't know if anybody local wants to get on whatever repeaters are in here, so I'll take a standby. This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf on Reflector 14 Charlie from Southern California. That sucks. I was hoping to connect with Patrick up there in Michigan. Yeah, Michael, I've been talking on here for a minute. I might go over to 30 Charlie there. Yeah, looks like there's less of a delay tonight, which is good. So why don't I go over to 30 Charlie and see if we can get ourselves into some trouble. Look how quick I can change the graphic too. Boom.
To REF.
I don't have to sit there and drag it in.
30 Charlie.
See if there's anybody been on here, like Home Slice or somebody. Oh, 5. Looks like nobody's been on for 5 minutes. This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf monitoring Reflector 30 Charlie from Southern California, 40 miles east of Los Angeles in the city of Chino. Also live streaming on YouTube with a link in my QRZ profile. So, I don't want to name the person, but I just got a message saying just don't take your hat off. I don't think that's mean, and I'm not taking offense to it, but I think that's funny. I definitely miss my hair. I used to have a lot of hair, but I have no shame in it. Seth, you gave yourself away. I wasn't going to give you away, Baba Booey. Come on. I can't believe 30 Charlie's this quiet tonight.
Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf. This is Whiskey 9 Juliet Echo Sierra. How copy?
JJ, I copy you loud and clear. W9JES. Michael, what's going on, buddy? Aloha.
All right. Sounds good, Greg. I didn't want you to be lonely out here, and maybe we can get some other folks to jump in. And I know you've been itching to talk radio here tonight, so anyone want to talk to Greg? I don't know if that Michigan station will come back, but maybe he got his issues fixed. Anyway, 73 I'll be on the side, W9JES in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Yeah, Michael, you just had a VIP land at your area right there, I think. I was tracking. Copy that. I appreciate it. I didn't want to hog it up there on 14 Charlie. I was there for about an hour or so, but good people over there nonetheless. This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf on 30 Charlie. Yeah, I was tracking a Boeing 737-700, a military plane, not that long ago. Let me see what it's called. It's a C-40C, Boeing C-40C. It's call sign Spare 20. There's also a Spare 19 that just went into Malaysia. that had just taken off. I don't know where it's being tracked. It's at 15,000 feet and climbing. Actually, I apologize. It's landing.
If no one's going to talk to you, I want to ask you a question. Have you heard of the Magic Box mod for radios?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Please indulge me here. Magic Jack.
Well, it doesn't involve removing your hat, so we can. But yeah, there's an old trick that hams used to use, and I think some people still do. I just saw a video on it today. A gentleman out of I think it was the UK. You basically take a box and you put it over the speaker of your radio. He was demonstrating it on an IC-9700, and you basically cut a hole in the box. You leave the front of the box open. You know, it can be any size box, but it actually makes sideband transmission sound better. He demonstrated it on his YouTube channel, and it actually makes a difference. So yeah, I like it when these guys post that stuff. The hacks of yesteryear that we can still use today. So, we got some crap coming in. All right. Anyways, thought I'd share that with you.
Yeah, there's a VIP
I'm
over there.
Go hang out with my son and spend some time with the family here. So 7-3 to you and everyone else on the stream. This is JJ, also known as Jesse in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Very best to you all. 7-3s.
Yes, Michael. Copy that, JJ. N9JES. Thanks for the info. That would be pretty cool. I know after listening, especially, I think sideband on HF is a little harder to train your ear, at least in my eyes, in my ears, so to speak. But yeah, I wonder how that works. That sounds pretty cool. Maybe normalizes your voice a lot more or something. So I appreciate the info. I'm sure everybody else watching on YouTube right now does. You have fun with your family there. W9JES. This is Greg, K6EGG. Standing by monitoring on 30 Charlie. Yeah, there's a couple of those same planes flying around, and they have the exact same numbers on them, which is weird. So there's definitely something going on in that region right now. I mean, you're kind of far from Malaysia. They have exactly the same codes. So they're squawking the same numbers, which is even more strange. I don't know what's going on with that. Once again, anybody new to the channel tonight, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. I try to come on a couple days a week. Now that I have my head straight today, I'm obviously coming on today this week, and I'll be on Thursday night, probably around the same time, if not a little bit later. I'm planning on being, of course 14's dead now. Yeah, maybe I'll go back over there. I plan on being on Thursday night and Sunday night or Sunday afternoon. I got all day off Sunday. I plan on doing some barbecuing with the family or some grilling. Yeah, I know the military. I shouldn't probably get into it too much, but they can change any plane to make it look like it's something else. So what we could be seeing is a 737, which is actually probably be a fighter jet for all we know. Yeah, the reason why I say it is because sometimes people are waiting and they're too afraid to jump in and say something. And then after the fact, I'll get an email saying, "Oh, you were on for like an hour and a half. I wanted to talk on it." So that eliminates anything like that. I get it. I understand. But I was on there for a while. They have some nets on there. I know that. I don't know if they're having a net tonight. I don't think they are. But I know they have a net. I think it's Ham Shack Hotline or something. Not Ham Shack Hotline. Whatever. They got like Ham Shack Crash Course or something's on there.
Well, Joe, I see you sneaking in over here. KB7ABT from W0PC for a quickie.
A quickie?
Oh, very cool. Okay. So, whatchamacallit?
Not Ham Radio Crash Course. Maybe it is Ham Radio. Oh, no, it's Ham Nation. That's what it is.
Let me change reflector, and I'm going to jump over to a different reflector, and then I'll try doing a private call and see if it routes. Like I said, I'm not sure if we both have to have our Pi Stars set up for call routing. You know, you go.
I have my Pi Star. Oh, man.
And
he
under
sounds
the
pretty
DStar
good, by
thing,
the way.
you just hit the little toggle button and then hit apply change and reboot. I don't want to do all that crap tonight. It's too much work. Excuse my language. So, but let me just change reflectors and see if I can do a private call.
Why? Why does this keep happening? They screw up the chat.
Well, we're standing by here. W0PC.
This guy's got a nice setup here, by the way. Very cool setup.
W0PC and 9NJS.
Well, good evening, Lee. And how's Lee this evening? W0PC.
Well, we're, I guess, okay. Not really anything to complain about. Won't do us much good, but I was on a Knitter talk group, and I looked over on my blue DV display, and I seen your call pop up. And I thought, well, I got to give you. I seen you on the dashboard earlier, I think, on...
Sounds really good.
Somebody else over on St. Louis Metro. But we're all right. We're still licking our wounds after that terrible... bump that Chase Elliott got to take him pretty much out of the chances of at least getting second place.
All right, these guys sound like it's not going to be a quickie.
Racing, so I guess you shouldn't blame the other guy. But anyway, that was enough of a bump to take him out of at least getting a top 5 or top 10. I forgot even what place he ended up, but that was a wicked road course race there. Rick, go ahead. W0PC and 9NJS.
I'm going to go over to 1 Charlie. Then I'm also going to look on the Papa system.
Well, my son and daughter. Actually, they are English teachers.
Uh-oh. I'm going to hold off on that for a second. I'm going to see if there's something going on in the Papa system on 12 Alpha. DMR roundtable net starts at 3 now. Oh, starts in 20 minutes. 30 minutes, sorry. So I'm going to go over to 12 Alpha then.
Hi. Okay, thank you very much. Your signal is
Ivan.
good, but looks like my signal was cut off during my last transmission. Yeah, it happened from time to time because we are using the
REF12 alpha. REF12 alpha.
Link to REF012.
I'll put the XRF on there if it was 12. That. You like how I can go between them? Look how nice and smooth that is. What am I on here? 12. This is Greg K6EGG, monitoring reflector 12 alpha.
I'd start Yaesu with you, Greg, but then I have to start cleaning up some spam bots the way this night's been going. And to SPG.
Yeah, it's been very spammy tonight on the YouTube channel tonight. More than normal. We didn't have any for a couple of weeks, and all of a sudden, it started up again. K6EGG.
Alright, I'm going back to the side since you talk to me too much anyway. And to SPG.
Oh man, I wanted to try something here, but hold on a second here. I can't get my audio down on my radio. There we go. I'm going to try talking in the Papa 3 with my ID52 and see if I can make it in there.
Just try away.
All right, this is Greg K6EGG on Papa D3 with my ID52. Got some buzz too here.
K6EGG and to SPG, I couldn't tell the difference over the hotspot, so you're definitely making it in, from my end.
Excellent. I'm glad most of my, I guess, I had some issues with the memories and stuff on my radio when I traveled back home, so I just wondered if this is a global issue. So I appreciate it. This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf on Papa D3 from the city of Chino. And I'm listening to 12 Alpha on my...
All right, Greg, at this point I'm going to take a standby for real since we know you're working, so we'll make some contacts. I'll be on the side.
I'm not working. What are you talking about? I'm not working. It's all good. This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf on Reflector 12 Alpha from the city of Chino. I got you. I think this one's going to be dead. Speaking of dead, it got really dead here. You know what I want to try, though? I'm going to get on my Allstar link since nobody's on here. Let's get on my Allstar link. Ooh, that looks like poo-poo. Yeah, it's Monday. Everybody has the Mondays. I'm going to try to get on the Papa DMR.
This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring the Papa chat. Was wondering if anybody who was on can do a radio check with me real quick.
I just got part of that. Didn't catch your call sign. This is John, AJ6F. Good evening.
Hey, John. AJ6F, I believe. This is Greg, K6EGG. Cross-moding in from my Allstar node. I've been having some issues cross-moding in from analog to DMR, so I wanted to see if it was working. I know there's going to be a net going on, I believe, in 30 minutes? Is that correct? But nonetheless, I appreciate you doing the radio check with me here.
So I'm on 31077.
And yeah, I think there is a net at 8 o'clock on Papa Chat.
And I'm sorry I spaced on your call letters. AJ6, what was the last digit?
J6F, Alpha Juliet 6 Foxtrot, or Alligators Jump 6 feet.
Excellent. I appreciate the check. You coming in on a local repeater also?
So I'm here in Huntington Beach. I was actually on a Kara net and heard your call, so I thought I'd let you know you're coming through loud and clear.
Copy that. I really appreciate it. I know some things in my Allstar node is working correctly and some aren't. I appreciate the check. AJ6F, this is Greg, K6EGG from Chino. Just let you know, I'm also live streaming. I'm on a QSY over to hopefully 91 worldwide, see if I can make some contacts over there. Thanks again for the check. K6EGG is clear from Papa, I guess it's the... Papa Chat 31077.
73, have a great evening, and as I said, you're working great.
All right,
I want to try USA 3100. It's always a good station, too. AJ6F, clear.
I will try that, actually. See if I can make it across 3100 right now. I'll wait here for a moment to make sure I don't take anybody. So 91 has some action here. Maybe I'm going to go to 91 real quick. I'm not hearing it. See, it cuts out. I'm not hearing it. So I know it's my connection on 91 worldwide that's doing it. I'm going to go to 3100 real quick. I don't see myself connecting on 3100.
This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring 3100 from Southern California in the city of Chino, 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles.
I'm not making it, am I? That's unfortunate. So some things are working and some are not. 3100 is not working. Kilowatt 6
Echo Golf on 3100. Anybody out there have a copy? That doesn't sound like I'm going through.
I'm not seeing myself anywhere on Hose line. All right, thank you very much. I'm going to try to go to 91 again and see if I can...
The heavy wind, so
there we go.
Just now under the influence of typhoon here. I heard the news because of the very dry weather.
Man,
in
he's
California,
everywhere, isn't he?
There were many wildfires.
Is this
I
what you guys
hope,
are hearing on 91
okay.
Worldwide?
AG6PF team, this is HR Pop EBD.
Yeah, I'm in it. Hey, I made it to 1,100 subscribers. Thank you, everybody.
K6EGG monitoring 91 worldwide from Southern California, 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles. Also currently live streaming on YouTube with a link in my QRZ profile.
Hopefully I made it across that time. I'm not making it in. It's weird that I heard it that time. That guy was talking when I unkeyed. Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf monitoring.
I'm enjoying. I hope you can enjoy the retirement. I'm enjoying my retirement a lot. I don't work anymore. Anymore. Okay, thank you very much.
That's unfortunate, right?
You have almost 80,000 cases, you know.
Why am I hearing him again?
Huge big cases of coronavirus is reported.
He's talking about coronavirus. I heard Japan's getting like knocked out right now. Lots of COVID floating around still, boys and girls. Or whatever you may be. Yeah, that was Ivan. I don't know what's going on with that, but Mr. Sad Ham. Whoa, I'm right in your face there, aren't I? Mr. Sad Ham, I think I'm going to call it a night here. Actually, you know what? I want to try something here. Actually, that does look smoother. It's not pixelating anymore. Haley.
Come on. But I was little, I touched this.
You just touched it right now when you're bigger.
I just touched this.
Yeah.
But when I was a little baby, I touched a little bit of this.
Like a long time ago?
Yeah, when I was a little baby. But
so what are you now?
I'm a kid.
You're a big kid here, huh? Where'd you get that from?
From the old class.
The old class? So was today your first day of school?
Mm-hmm.
How was school?
Good.
Good? Anything you meet any new people?
I don't know.
No. Are you tired?
But I just love that little radio. But it's so cute. I like it. It's so cute. It's so cute. It's so cool.
That's it? That's all you want from it?
No, I don't. I just like to put it there.
Hello. Hi, my name is Haley.
No, But that's not Haley, Silly Willy.
Silly Willy now, huh? Is that all you got for me tonight? You gonna be going to sleep right now?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right, well, why don't you head over to your room, and I'll be there in a few minutes.
Okay.
Okay? Oop, sorry about that. All right. So, want to thank everybody for watching tonight. It was a lot of fun. I wish I had some more time. But I have to call it a night, unfortunately. Hopefully the little bit of improvements I did helped out the stream a little bit. Let me try one more little thing here. I'm a little disappointed on how the picture looks a little bit funky. There we go. So anyways, I appreciate everybody following along tonight and following me over to 14 Charlie, and maybe we got that activated a little bit and got some fellows in there talking that they probably wouldn't be. Excellent. I appreciate it. I spent about an hour and a half on it this afternoon. Some of you saw me live when I wasn't supposed to be live, or I should say I was live. I wasn't planning on being live, at least to people out there. I was just doing some testing to see if I can improve the quality and try to get a little bit out of not being so delayed. It looks like I knocked it off about a solid second. I think I can get a little bit more. I have to tweak it a little bit more, but I'll work on another day, maybe next week. I got a bunch of days off next week. I'm only working Monday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I'll definitely have some time to play with it next week a little bit. So once again, I appreciate everybody watching the live stream tonight. If anybody new to the stream tonight, we have a Discord. I'm sure somebody is nice enough to put that in the chat. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and share the stream as well. Mike K04PDI has a pretty cool website or a pretty cool user group on Facebook as well. Check that out. Let me double check the name of it. I can put that in there. Hold on. So maybe you guys want to tack onto Mike's channel there. If I can get that keyed up there to put on here. It's like he's got about 13 people in there. Yeah, spots suck. I'm just going to ignore it. Here's his user group there. You have to get put in your call letters, standard stuff for ham radio operators in user groups on Facebook. But once again, I appreciate everybody watching tonight. It was a lot of fun. Wish I can get my Allstar node working on 91 worldwide.
Is anybody monitoring the Papa group?
Need to jump in there.
Yeah, this is Greg K6EGG from Chino is.
Don't want to leave the poor guy hanging.
Greg, you have Dan over here just checking my DMR radio, making sure it still works.
Definitely still works. I didn't want to leave you hanging. I was just about ready to turn my radio off, but I heard your call out there. Real quick, what's your QTH right now?
This is Dan. I'm over here in Escondido, California, coming through Otay Mountain, which is in South San Diego County.
Copy that. You're sounding pretty good. Up the road, up to 15 and 60 up here in the city of Chino, but definitely sounding good. I'm actually cross-moding in from my Allstar node from analog, so I might sound a little bit different, but sounding good. I think they got a net starting here in about 10, 15 minutes, but I didn't want to leave you hanging. This is Greg, K6EGG. You have a wonderful night, and good to see you get your radio still working there for you.
Couldn't leave the poor guy hanging. Can't do that on the Papa system.
Thanks a lot, 73T, Greg. Have a safe one. W6DKW clear.
So yeah, he's on the Papa system right there. I think they have like 10 repeaters on DMR with 3 different code plugs, whatever they call them. So anyways, I appreciate everybody watching tonight. I got the sad ham symbol in here just for the heck of it. I don't know why I left it there, but I'll just leave it there. What the heck? So anyways, you guys take care. I'm planning on being back on Thursday night, probably around 6 p.m., 7 p.m. It really depends on what time I get out of work and how that goes as well. So anyways, you guys all take care. This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf saying 73s from California.